Okay, let's solve several molar conversions. The first one reads, if 3 moles of hydrogen are combined with 1 mole of oxygen and we only get 1 gram of water, what's the yield for that reaction? Well, I recognize that I need to write a balanced chemical equation, right? I'm burning hydrogen, so there it is there. 2 hydrogens plus 1 oxygen molecule give you 2 water molecules, or you could scale up to molar amounts. Now, if you look at this, we need 2 moles of hydrogen for every 1 mole of oxygen, but they gave us 3 moles of oxygen and 1 mole, 3 moles of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen. Therefore, we have more hydrogen than we need. We only require 2 to 1, but they gave us 3 to 1, so the hydrogen is in excess and the oxygen is the limiting reactant. That means we can now base everything on oxygen because we'll run out of that first. I'll say how to do this without writing anything down, and then I'll show you the mathematical solution. Well, 1 mole of oxygen should give us 2 moles of, which is what we have, and it limits the reaction, should give us 2 moles of water. Each mole of water checks in at 18 grams per mole, 2 plus 16. So we are going to get 2 moles of water. That's 36 grams of water as our theoretical yield, but they only collected 1, so the yield will be 1 out of 36. It'll only be a few percent. Let's show that mathematically. We'll start with what we're given, the 1 mole of oxygen. We'll convert it to grams of water, and then we'll calculate the percent yield. So that's a two-step mole to gram conversion. We have 1 mole of oxygen, where every mole of oxygen produces 2 moles of water, and each mole of water checks in at 18 grams. Otherwise, this is the same thing as saying the theoretical yield is 36 grams. We didn't get 36 grams. We only got 1 gram. So we are 1 out of 36. Now, normally you just can figure that out like it's a grade on a test and you know it's going to be horrible. But if you like formulas, there's your formula. Actual over theoretical times 100. We're only 1 out of 36. That's a 2.7% yield. They were very minimal in their significant figures. They're using whole numbers. So I'm going to round to a whole number. And the answer to this question is that you've got a 3% yield for that chemical reaction.